Why does the human body have electricity? Every second of your life, something invisible is flowing through you. Something powerful, constant, and absolutely essential. It's not blood. It's not oxygen. It's electricity. Yes, the same force that powers your phone, your lights, and every modern device also runs through your body, keeping you alive, moving, and thinking. But how? How can a body made of water, flesh, and bone create and control electricity like a living battery? To understand that, we need to look inside ourselves, literally. Your body runs on signals. Every movement, every heartbeat, every thought begins as an electrical impulse. Your brain is like a biological command center, a 3-pound jelly that controls everything you do using tiny bursts of electricity. It sends messages through your nerves, which act like wires, carrying currents from your head to every cell in your body. These signals aren't random. They're the language your body uses to communicate. When your brain decides to move your hand, it doesn't send a text or letter. It sends a small electrical pulse through your nervous system. That signal travels down your spinal cord, through neurons, and into your muscles, telling them to contract. All of that happens in less than 1,000th of a second. You don't even think about it, because your electricity does it for you. But where does that electricity come from? The short answer: chemistry. Your body generates electricity using charged particles called ions, mainly sodium, potassium, calcium, and chloride. Every cell in your body acts like a tiny battery. It keeps certain ions inside and others outside, creating an electrical difference known as a membrane potential. When a nerve cell wants to send a signal, it opens the gate, letting those ions flow across the cell membrane. That movement creates an electrical impulse, a wave of voltage that travels along the nerve, just like current through a wire. Your brain alone contains about 86 billion neurons, and each of them can fire electrical signals hundreds of times per second. That's trillions of sparks of bioelectricity happening inside your head every moment. Enough to power a dim light bulb if we could somehow connect it. But of course, that's not how it works. That energy isn't for lamps, it's for life. Those electrical impulses keep your heart beating too. Inside your heart, a special group of cells called the sinoatrial node acts like a natural pacemaker. It sends out rhythmic electrical signals that tell your heart muscles when to contract. Every single beat you feel, that thump-thump in your chest, is driven by electricity your body produces on its own. No wires, no batteries, just biology. And it doesn't stop there. Your senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, smell, all depend on electrical signals. When light hits your eyes, your retina converts it into tiny electrical impulses that your brain interprets as images. When sound waves hit your ear, they're transformed into electrical signals your brain decodes as music, voices, or noise. Even pain, that sharp jolt when you touch something hot, is just electricity warning you to move your hand away. In a way, your entire reality is electrical. What you see, hear, and feel is your brain interpreting electrical messages from the world. You are, quite literally, an electrical being wrapped in skin. But here's what's fascinating. This system is delicate. If your ions go out of balance, say if your potassium or sodium levels drop too low, your wiring starts to malfunction. You can get muscle cramps, irregular heartbeats, or even seizures. That's why electrolytes are so important. They're the minerals that keep your electricity flowing smoothly. And yes, that's also why hospitals use machines like ECG or EEG. These devices read the tiny electrical signals from your heart and brain, turning them into wavy lines on a screen. Those little spikes and dips are literally your body's power signature, a snapshot of your bioelectric rhythm. Now here's something even more mind-blowing. Electricity doesn't just keep you alive, it helps you heal. When you get a cut or an injury, your body creates a small electric field around the wound. That field attracts cells that repair the damage, guiding them like an invisible GPS. Some scientists are even studying how to use controlled electric currents to speed up healing or regenerate tissue. Imagine fixing broken bones or repairing nerves with just a few microvolts of current, your own power, amplified by science. You might be wondering, if our bodies run on electricity, can we ever run out? Technically, no. As long as your cells have nutrients, water, and minerals, they can keep generating electrical signals. The food you eat gives your cells the energy to maintain their charge difference. It's like charging a battery every time you eat. That's why when you're dehydrated, tired, or low on electrolytes, you literally feel drained. Your body's electrical balance is off, and it needs a recharge. There's also a fascinating connection between emotions and electricity. When you feel fear, happiness, or excitement, your brain's electrical activity changes pattern. That's what brain scans measure. Different emotions have different electrical signatures. So in a very real sense, your feelings are electric too. Even your memory, your entire sense of self, is stored in patterns of electrical and chemical signals between neurons. The moment you recall your first kiss or the smell of rain, your brain is recreating that event by firing specific neurons in a specific sequence of electricity. Your past is electric. Your thoughts are electric. You are electric. So the next time someone says humans are just flesh and bone, remember this. Inside you, there are countless sparks flashing every second, powering every breath, every heartbeat you've ever had. You're not just alive, you're charged with life. Our electricity doesn't come from machines or wires. It's written to our biology. We are nature's most advanced circuit, powered not by batteries, but by the miracle of chemistry and life itself. And maybe that's the most extraordinary thing about us. We're living proof that even in the quiet rhythm of a heartbeat or the spark of a thought, electricity isn't just what powers the world. It's what makes us human. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science stories that spark your curiosity only on WiseUse.